I think is a pretty good kind of standard of security and privacy.
And you can set that disappearing time on WhatsApp, right? You can make it 1 day if you want.
Yeah, you could do 1 day,
yeah.
you could do 7 days. And you can also set it across all your threads. So you can have a default timer. So that way, as new threads get created, your default timer just becomes the default for all those threads. So I think that it's a really good feature. I mean, I basically think WhatsApp and Signal are probably the two most secure that are out there on that. And of those two, I think WhatsApp is just used by a lot more people. So I think it's just generally, I mean, I would say this because it's our product, but I do think it's the better product. But I think WhatsApp and Signal are basically the two most secure ones.
What was your take on that guy getting arrested, the CEO of Telegram?
Oh man,
that was kind of a crazy one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a little difficult to weigh in on these situations without knowing all the specifics. But one of the government tactics that I've seen that I think is not great is an increasing number of governments, when they have an issue with something that a company is doing, basically just threaten to throw the executives of that company in prison. And it's I think that's just a really weird precedent to set, right? It's if you have all the, so it's we're operating in all these different countries, and then you have all these governments that are basically if you, I don't know, we're going to put out an Interpol notice to get you arrested because you're not doing the thing that we want. It's I don't know. I think that's not great. I think you want the, I mean, obviously you don't want people to just be flagrantly violating the laws, but there are laws in different countries that we disagree with, right? So for example, there was a point at which I think someone was trying to get me sentenced to death in Pakistan because they thought that, because someone on Facebook had a picture of where they had the drawing of the Prophet Muhammad, and someone said that's blasphemy in our culture, and they basically sued me, and they opened this criminal proceeding, and I don't know exactly where it went because I'm just not planning on going to Pakistan, so I was not that worried about it, but it was a little bit disconcerting. It was all right, fine, these guys are trying to
Kill you.
Okay, it's not great, right?
It's
It's
terrible.
not yeah. I mean, I feel it's flying over that region. You don't want your plane to go down above Pakistan if that thing goes through. But that one was sort of avoidable. But the point is there are all these places around the world that just have different values, right? That go against our free expression values and want us to crack down on and ban way more stuff than I think a lot of people that we would believe is the right thing to do. And to have those governments be able to exert the power of saying, okay, we're going to throw you in prison is, that's a lot of force. I mean, so I think it's generally, I think that this is one of the things that the U.S. government is probably going to need to help defend the American tech companies for abroad. But I can't